I tested every budget Dolby Atmos soundbar of 2026, and the results completely changed what I thought cheap sound could do. If you've ever wanted real Dolby Atmos without spending thousands, 2026 is your year. Budget soundbars are now delivering true 3D surround, wireless subs, and detachable rears that used to cost triple the price. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best budget wireless Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026. Real performance, no compromises. Stick around till the end, because number 1 gives you full Atmos immersion for the price of a Bluetooth speaker. Top 10 Best Budget Wireless Dolby Atmos Soundbars 2026. What if I told you that in 2026, you can finally get real Dolby Atmos surround sound without spending thousands or drilling a single hole in your wall? Today, I'm testing the systems that claim to make that possible. We're talking full 3D Atmos sound, wireless subs, real rear channels, all at budget prices. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one actually delivers the cinematic experience, and which ones are all talk. Number 10. TCL Q6310 Dolby Atmos Wireless System. Starting off the list is one of the best value entries from TCL, the TCL Q6310. It's a 3.1.2 channel Dolby Atmos system built for small to medium rooms, and it's surprisingly capable for its price range. The Q6310 uses 2 up-firing drivers that bounce sound off your ceiling to create a sense of height, while the wireless subwoofer handles the low end with tight, punchy bass. Dialogue remains clear thanks to a dedicated center channel, and TCL's AI sound engine automatically balances treble and bass based on your content, so you don't have to keep tweaking EQs between movies and TV. For connectivity, you're getting HDMI ARC, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 6 streaming support with Chromecast built in. That means you can cast directly from Spotify or YouTube music without relying on Bluetooth compression. It also supports Dolby Vision pass-through, something rare in this price tier. What stands out most is the clarity and balance. The Q6310 doesn't try to fake surround. It delivers authentic, controlled sound imaging, especially in smaller spaces. You'll notice clear left-right separation and a surprising sense of height for under $400. Visually, it looks modern. Matte black finish, subtle LED indicators, and a slim profile that fits perfectly under most 55, 65-inch TVs. This is a soundbar for those who want Dolby Atmos immersion without overcomplicating their setup. Unbox, plug in, and you're watching Top Gun Maverick with a real sense of space and vertical sound movement. Number 9. Hisense X5100G 2026 Edition. The Hisense AX5100G 2026 Edition proves you don't need to spend big for a real Dolby Atmos experience. This wireless 5.1.2 setup delivers full surround performance, clean dialogue, and surprisingly deep bass, all under $500. The upgraded 7.5-inch subwoofer hits harder and cleaner, while the true surround link system keeps the rears perfectly in sync without lag. Setup is effortless. Everything auto pairs once powered on. No app or manual syncing needed. Atmos movies sound open and dimensional, with distinct overhead effects and a wide front stage that makes mid-sized rooms feel alive. The AI EQ calibration fine-tunes the sound to your space, balancing ceiling reflections and bass output for a clean, cinematic profile. Design-wise, it's sleek and minimal, matte black aluminum, soft edges, and hidden LED indicators. Combined with HDMI ARC, Bluetooth 5.3, and Chromecast built-in, the X5100G is the most complete budget Dolby Atmos system Hisense has ever made. If you're after real surround immersion on a budget, this soundbar nails it. Number 8. Powerful, balanced, LG S70 wireless 2026 edition. Stepping up from entry-level soundbars, the LG S70TY 2026 edition is where Dolby Atmos finally starts to feel refined, not just loud. This system brings LG's signature mix of precision audio engineering, thoughtful design, and user-friendly smart features into an affordable, wireless form. It's built for anyone who wants a real Atmos experience without jumping into flagship territory. Under the hood, the S70TY features a 3.1.2 channel configuration powered by LG's new Alpha 9 Gen 6 audio processor, the same AI chip used in their 2026 OLED TVs. That means it doesn't just decode Atmos. It actively analyzes your content scene by scene, adjusting tonal balance, clarity, and spatial width in real time. Voices stay locked dead center, even in chaotic action scenes, and the up-firing drivers create a convincing overhead bubble that makes every movie feel cinematic. The system's wireless subwoofer is compact but surprisingly capable, delivering tight, musical bass that doesn't muddy the mids. Unlike older LG models, the S70TY uses a bass guidance algorithm that controls how low frequencies interact with your room's reflections, resulting in a cleaner, more stable soundstage, even in small spaces or corner setups. Design-wise, LG kept things sleek and modern. The Soundbar's chassis has been reshaped with a low-profile acoustic waveform, a subtly curved grille, and hidden indicator lights. It fits perfectly under 55 to 75-inch TVs and matches LG's minimalist aesthetic. No unnecessary gloss or clutter. Connectivity is one of the strongest areas here. You get HDMI 2.1 with eARC, full Dolby Vision pass-through, and VRR support for gaming consoles like PS5 or Xbox Series X. Wireless options include Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and AirPlay 2, making it simple to stream high-res audio directly from your phone or tablet. LG's AI Room Calibration Pro also returns, using microphone-based tuning to automatically optimize audio output for your room's exact dimensions and furniture layout. The real surprise, though, is how mature the S70TY sound for its price. The Atmos height effects have real presence, not artificial or overly boosted. Mid-range balance is natural, treble is detailed without being sharp, and the subwoofer blends seamlessly into the mix. Whether you're watching a Dolby Atmos film on Netflix or streaming music in stereo mode, the S70TY adapts beautifully. Overall, the LG S70TY 2026 edition is a perfect example of LG's strategy for this generation. Deliver high-end technology in smaller, more accessible packages. It's ideal for medium-sized living rooms or apartments where you want immersive 3D sound without the footprint of a massive system. If you're upgrading from a basic 2.1 soundbar or built-in TV speakers, this is where you'll finally hear what real Dolby Atmos should sound like: clear, layered, and cinematic. The LG S70TY proves that in 2026, budget no longer means basic. Number 7. Samsung HW Q700D 2026 edition. The Samsung HW Q700D 2026 edition marks a clear evolution of one of Samsung's most popular mid-range Dolby Atmos soundbars. It's built for those who want cinematic immersion, premium clarity, and next-gen connectivity, without stepping into flagship pricing. And this year, Samsung has refined the Q700D into one of the most balanced Atmos soundbars in its entire lineup. The system runs a 3.1.2 channel setup powered by Samsung's new Q Symphony Gen 4 processor, which syncs perfectly with any 2026 Samsung TV. When paired, both the TV and soundbar speakers work in harmony, sharing audio channels for a fuller, more layered soundstage. It's an experience that feels dramatically wider than any single soundbar on its own, especially when watching Dolby Atmos or DTS X content. This new model also introduces AI sound remastering, a real-time processing engine that uses machine learning to separate dialogue, effects, and background layers, then remixes them dynamically depending on what you're watching. The result is cleaner dialogue, more accurate spatial separation, and a consistent tone even when switching from streaming movies to live sports or gaming. On the hardware side, the Q700D looks sleek but purposeful. Its metal mesh grille, slim profile, and matte black finish complement modern TV setups. The up-firing Atmos drivers have been redesigned with a wider throw angle, delivering more precise vertical imaging. That means when an aircraft flies overhead or rain falls in a movie scene, you actually perceive height and direction, not just a vague lift in sound. Bass comes from the wireless subwoofer, which features an improved 6.5-inch driver with a more rigid cone and enhanced airflow tuning. It's not overly powerful, but it's clean and responsive, delivering weight and punch without distortion. For medium to large rooms, it feels perfectly balanced. Connectivity has been upgraded too. You get HDMI 2.1 with eARC, VRR pass-through for gamers, and a port for Dolby Vision and HDR10+. Wireless options include Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and SmartThings multi-room integration, allowing the Q700D to connect seamlessly to your smart home ecosystem. You can control it with voice assistants like Alexa or Bixby, and even use the Samsung SmartThings app to fine-tune the EQ or surround expansion from your phone. One of the biggest improvements, though, is the Adaptive Sound 3D Plus mode. This technology reads your room's acoustics and actively adjusts height and side channel performance, giving you that bubble effect that Atmos is known for, even in rooms without ideal acoustics. Combined with SpaceFit Sound Pro, the calibration system automatically balances reflections and tone based on your furniture layout. In real-world use, the Q700D sounds far more expensive than it is. Dialogue remains crisp and forward, effects pan smoothly across channels, and the upward projection delivers true 3D depth. Whether you're watching blockbuster films or gaming on next-gen consoles, the performance remains consistent, immersive, and rich in detail. Simply put, the Samsung HW Q700D 2026 edition represents one of the best value points in Samsung's entire lineup. It bridges the gap between the entry-level Q600 series and the more premium Q930 and Q990 flagships, delivering a near-theater experience in a single wireless package. If you want Dolby Atmos done right, with smart features, solid bass, and room-filling sound, the Q700D is the model that hits that perfect sweet spot for 2026. Number 6. Sony HT S2002 Malawian Kwaches 2026 edition. The Sony HT S2002 Malawian Kwaches 2026 edition takes what was already one of Sony's most practical and affordable Dolby Atmos soundbars and upgrades it into a more refined, smarter, and acoustically advanced system. For users who want Sony's precision tuning and Atmos clarity without jumping into multi-speaker territory, the HT's 2002 Malawian Kwaches delivers a compact powerhouse experience that feels far larger than its size suggests. At first glance, the design remains unmistakably Sony, minimalist, matte, and sleek with clean lines and subtle texture detailing. But under the hood, everything's been re-engineered. The 2 Malawian Kwaches version introduces Sony's new vertical surround engine Gen 3, which uses advanced psychoacoustic algorithms to simulate height and side channels with remarkable realism. You don't just get virtual surround. You get a genuinely convincing 3D bubble that expands the front stage far beyond the soundbar's physical dimensions. The configuration is a 3.1-channel layout, featuring dedicated left, right, and center drivers with a built-in dual subwoofer system. The new X-Balance speaker units have been refined for deeper low-end extension and lower distortion. The result? Dialogue clarity that cuts through dense soundscapes, and bass that's tight and responsive without any muddiness. Ideal for apartments or living rooms where space is limited but immersion still matters. This model's biggest leap forward comes in the form of its 360 spatial sound mapping integration. When paired with optional SA RS3S rear speakers or the SA SW5 subwoofer, the HT HTS2002 Malawian Quatches can use Sony's spatial calibration mic to map phantom speakers around your room. It measures reflections, wall distances, and listener position to create virtual sound sources, effectively simulating a multi-speaker theater without the clutter of wires. In practice, the improvement is instantly noticeable. Action scenes wrap around you. Subtle environmental sounds appear where you'd least expect them. And vertical imaging, like helicopters or rain, gains tangible height. It's a genuine Atmos upgrade that feels physical, not just digital. On the software front, Sony has added its cognitive processor XR sound engine, the same technology found in their high-end Bravia XR TVs. It analyzes every frame of the content you're watching and adjusts audio depth, vocal presence, and spatial placement in real time. When paired with a Bravia TV, the soundbar and television communicate through acoustic center sync, turning the TV speakers into an active part of the soundstage for a unified, screen-centered dialogue image. Connectivity also gets a major update. HDMI 2.1 eARC, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 6E, and Chromecast built-in now come standard. The addition of Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, and high-res audio playback through USB means it can double as a premium music system. And for gamers, Auto HDR, tone mapping, and Auto Genre Picture Mode ensure instant sync and lag-free gaming sound with supported consoles. One underrated feature is the Voice Enhancement Plus mode, which dynamically raises mid-range clarity during dialogue-heavy scenes or podcasts without boosting volume, a lifesaver during late-night watching. Combined with the new bass extension mode, it lets you fine-tune sound balance with precision directly from Sony's Home Entertainment Connect app. In terms of performance, the HTS2002 Malawian Quatches is easily one of the cleanest and most tonally accurate soundbars in its price range. It handles Atmos tracks with surprising scale, making even small rooms sound cinematic. It's not designed to shake your walls. Instead, it's tuned to bring out detail, precision, and balance. Whether you're watching a quiet drama or an explosive blockbuster, every layer feels controlled and intentional. Overall, the Sony HTS2002 Malawian Quatches 2026 edition solidifies itself as the smart choice for those who want a wireless Dolby Atmos system that blends minimalist design with signature Sony engineering. It's powerful yet space-efficient, refined yet approachable. The kind of soundbar that fits perfectly in both modern living rooms and dedicated entertainment setups. At this point in the lineup, the competition starts getting serious. But the HTS2002 Malawian Quatches proves that you don't need a massive system to experience true Dolby Atmos depth. Number 5. LG S80QR 2026 Edition. The LG S80QR 2026 Edition continues LG's steady climb toward high-performance Dolby Atmos systems that don't break the bank. Designed as a perfect middle ground between compact bars and full cinema setups, this soundbar delivers true 5.1.3 channel audio with powerful wireless connectivity and next-generation AI tuning that adapts to any room size or shape. From the outside, the design language feels unmistakably LG, clean, matte black with gentle curves and an aluminum mesh grille that gives it a subtle, premium finish. But behind that understated look is serious acoustic engineering. The main bar houses 3 up-firing height channels, giving this system a distinct advantage over most mid-range models that rely on virtualization. The dedicated height drivers project sound vertically, creating a tangible sense of space. You actually hear effects lift above the screen rather than just around it. The S80QR's configuration includes a wireless subwoofer and rear speaker modules, each equipped with up-firing drivers for true surround imaging. The result is a sound bubble that's immersive but balanced. You can clearly pinpoint where sound is coming from, whether it's a helicopter above, a car sweeping across, or dialogue fixed to the center of your TV. Power output is rated at 620 watts total, which gives it plenty of headroom for both large living rooms and smaller entertainment setups. The subwoofer deserves special mention. LG redesigned it with a carbon composite driver for tighter bass control and improved frequency response. It delivers low-end punch without the overpowering rumble that some entry-level systems struggle to manage. On the processing side, LG's AI Sound Pro 2026 engine brings real-time optimization. It automatically identifies what you're watching, whether it's sports, news, gaming, or cinema, and fine-tunes the EQ, spatial field, and dynamic compression to match. The result is effortless clarity. Voices stay sharp, ambient effects feel wide, and explosions hit with controlled intensity. Connectivity is fully future-proofed. HDMI 2.1 eARC, VRR, LLM, and Dolby Vision pass-through are all supported, making it ideal for next-gen gaming consoles and 4K 120 playback. Wireless features include Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, AirPlay 2, and Chromecast built in, letting you stream high-resolution music directly from your phone or smart device. The LG S80QR also integrates seamlessly with smart assistants like Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, giving you voice control over playback, volume, and input switching. And if you own an LG TV, the WOW Orchestra feature syncs the TV's built-in speakers with the soundbar, expanding the front stage and improving dialogue focus using the TV's audio hardware. A clever touch that makes the system feel even larger. One of the most underrated benefits of this 2026 model is its wireless latency performance. Thanks to LG's new low-lag protocol, audio from the rears and subwoofer stays perfectly synchronized, even in open-plan spaces. This means you get theater-like spatial precision without the common lag or echo you'd find in cheaper setups. In terms of real-world performance, the LG S80QR delivers Atmos height effects that are genuinely convincing. You'll notice rain, aircraft, or environmental sounds hovering in the airspace above your screen, not just simulated by digital filters. Combine that with the tight subwoofer control and crisp vocal channel, and this soundbar easily punches above its price range. For users seeking a budget-friendly but cinematic Dolby Atmos experience, the LG S80QR 2026 edition hits a rare sweet spot. It's immersive, dynamic, and refined, perfect for anyone upgrading from a basic 2.1 setup or entry-level soundbar. You get authentic surround sound, wireless flexibility, and the signature tuning of LG's Meridian audio partnership, all in one reliable, easy-to-set-up system. The S80QR proves that you don't need to spend thousands to get real Dolby Atmos performance. It bridges the gap between premium features and everyday affordability, making it one of the smartest picks in the 2026 mid-tier soundbar segment. Number 4. Samsung HW Q800D 2026 Edition. The Samsung HW Q800D 2026 Edition takes everything great about Samsung's past mid-range soundbars and sharpens it into a more precise, powerful, and polished Atmos performer. Sitting just below the flagship tier, the Q800D offers a 5.1.2 channel configuration powered by Dolby Atmos and DTS, X decoding, backed by 330 watts of total output. Samsung has refined its Q Symphony 3.0 technology here, meaning if you pair it with a compatible Samsung TV, both the soundbar and the TV speakers work together for a wider and more dimensional front soundstage. Voices lock to the center of the screen, while ambient effects spread naturally to the sides and overhead. The included wireless subwoofer delivers deep, articulate bass, adding real physical weight to explosions, music, and gaming audio. The 2026 tuning enhances clarity at mid and high frequencies, making dialogue clearer and more natural even during action-heavy scenes. With HDMI 2.1 eARC, 4K 120 pass-through, and VRR support, the Q800D is ready for modern consoles and high frame rate content. Wireless connectivity includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, and Spotify Connect, ensuring seamless streaming from any platform. Samsung SpaceFit Sound Pro and Adaptive Sound 3.0 analyze your room acoustics in real time, automatically adjusting tone balance and Atmos projection for consistent performance, whether you're in a small apartment or open living space. In short, The Q800D 2026 edition is the ideal blend of cinematic punch, smart tuning, and convenience, offering most of the flagship Q990DS magic at a more affordable price. Number 3. Sony HT A5002 Malawian Kwaches 2026 edition. The Sony HT A5002 Malawian Kwaches continues Sony's tradition of turning compact bars into full cinematic systems, this time with sharper clarity, deeper imaging, and smarter Atmos control. It's a 5.1.2 channel Dolby Atmos and DTS X soundbar powered by Sony's latest 360 spatial sound mapping technology, creating an expansive sound bubble that feels far larger than physical size. Inside, upgraded X-Balance speaker units and dual up-firing drivers handle precise height effects, while side-beam tweeters push audio beyond the screen's edges. The result is a naturally open and layered soundstage that feels immersive even without rear speakers. Pair it with Sony's SA RS5 wireless rears and SW5 subwoofer, and you get true 7.1.2 performance with deep, clean low-end extension. The two Malawian Kwaches Refresh for 2026 introduces improved signal processing and a redesigned amplifier layout, delivering smoother tonal balance and better channel separation at high volumes. Sony's Acoustic Center Sync also links directly with Bravia TVs, anchoring dialogue directly to the screen for perfect voice alignment, a signature Sony strength. Connectivity is top tier. HDMI 2.1 eARC, 8K pass-through, VRR, and Dolby Vision support make it ideal for gamers and cinephiles alike. Streaming options include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth LE audio, AirPlay 2, and Chromecast built-in, all controlled through the updated Sony Home Entertainment app for simple calibration and updates. The HT A5002 Malawian Kwaches stands out because it strikes a perfect balance, cinematic yet compact, powerful yet elegant. It's the kind of soundbar that fits perfectly in both minimalist living rooms and full-scale setups, proving once again that Sony knows how to make Atmos feel truly alive. Number 2. Samsung HW Q930D 2026 edition. The Samsung HW Q930D hits that perfect spot between flagship power and everyday practicality, giving you nearly the same performance as Samsung's top-tier models, but at a much more accessible price. This 9.1.4 channel Dolby Atmos and DTS X setup packs serious hardware, 4 up-firing drivers, dedicated side-firing tweeters, and a redesigned wireless subwoofer that brings thunderous yet controlled bass. The 2026 edition refines everything that made the previous generation great. Samsung's Q Symphony 3.0 technology continues to shine, synchronizing the soundbar's channels with compatible Samsung TVs to create a unified wall of sound that feels truly cinematic. Add in SpaceFit Sound Pro, and the Q930D automatically tunes itself to your room's layout, adjusting height, width, and reverb for perfectly balanced playback every time. Under the hood, Samsung's Neural Quantum Audio Engine processes Atmos data with greater precision, ensuring every height cue and surround detail stays distinct even during chaotic action scenes. Whether you're watching a Dolby Atmos movie or gaming in surround, the sense of movement and directionality is remarkable. In terms of design and usability, the Q930D keeps Samsung's minimalist style, slim, premium, and built to blend with modern setups. It includes HDMI 2.1 eARC, 4K 120 pass-through, HDR10+, Bluetooth LE audio, and Wi-Fi streaming support. The setup is fully wireless for the sub and rear speakers, making installation quick and clutter-free. The Samsung HW Q930D is the definition of a performance sweet spot, giving you flagship-grade Atmos immersion without breaking into flagship pricing. It's powerful, adaptive, and effortlessly cinematic, a near-perfect balance of innovation and accessibility. Number 1. Samsung HW Q990D Flagship 2026 Edition. At the top of Samsung's 2026 lineup stands the HW Q990D, a true Dolby Atmos powerhouse built for those who want nothing less than full-scale, room-shaking immersion. This 11.1.4 channel wireless system isn't just a soundbar. It's a complete home theater setup packed into a single, elegant design. The Q990D takes everything Samsung learned from its award-winning predecessors and pushes it even further. You get 11 channels of discrete surround, for dedicated up-firing speakers, and a massive wireless subwoofer that delivers tight, cinematic bass without distortion. Every driver has been fine-tuned to produce crystal-clear dialogue, thunderous low-end impact, and seamless overhead transitions. The kind of soundstage that makes every movie or game feel alive. What makes this model stand out is how effortlessly it adapts. The combination of Q Symphony 3.0 and SpaceFit Sound Pro means the bar automatically integrates with compatible Samsung TVs and adjusts its audio profile based on your room size and layout. Whether you're in a compact apartment or an open living room, the sound feels balanced and three-dimensional from every seat. Connectivity is fully next-gen. HDMI 2.1 with 4K 120 pass-through, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, Bluetooth LE audio, Wi-Fi 6, and built-in voice assistance for complete smart control. The wireless rear speakers are redesigned for better directionality, and latency is virtually eliminated thanks to Samsung's new low-lag audio sync protocol, ideal for both gaming and cinematic use. The Samsung Q990D is the ultimate showcase of what a modern Dolby Atmos soundbar can be in 2026. Effortless setup, unmatched immersion, and flagship power that feels truly cinematic. If you want theater-grade sound without the complexity of a receiver and cables, this is the one that defines the future of all-in-one home audio. Outro plus channel CTA. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 best budget wireless Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026. From compact models like the Hisense AX5100G to powerhouse systems like the Samsung Q990D, every soundbar here proves that great Atmos performance doesn't have to break the bank. Whether you're upgrading from basic TV speakers or building a full wireless setup, there's a perfect option waiting for your space and your budget. If this breakdown helped you narrow down your next soundbar, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Interface Craft, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive guide. We've got more detailed comparisons, Dolby Atmos tests, and upcoming 2026 model previews dropping every week, including some exclusive early looks at Samsung and Sony's next-generation home theater gear. And if you're still deciding, check out our latest uploads on the channel. We've covered the best wireless home theaters, affordable Atmos systems, and AI-calibrated receivers that pair perfectly with these soundbars. This is Interface Craft, bringing you real-world audio reviews, realistic insights, and results you can trust. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your sound real, powerful, and next-gen.